All right, good evening or good morning, technically, if you guys want to call it that. It is 1:45 a.m. here in Pennsylvania. I know it is probably around midnight or so, or even before midnight in some other locations. But definitely want to bring you some of the latest information on the severe weather that we got going on. So let's definitely take a look at that. Let me get everything settled here and popped up so that way we can see this for what's going on here. All right, so we do have a day 4 risk, Wednesday, February 15th. So we can see from the SPC here, we can definitely see we'll have severe weather from Dallas to Idabel, Little Rock, Kennett, Jackson, Memphis, Grenada, El Dorado, and Shreveport here. So we definitely have to watch this very carefully as we approach next week. This is for Wednesday. Let's take a look at the analysis that I've done here. So basically what we got going on, the black arrows here are the surface winds. The red arrows are the 850 millibar winds, and the purple arrows are the 500 millibar winds. You can see this black outlined area here, as well as this sort of reddish outlined area, dark red outlined area here. The black is the surface-based cape. The red is the significant tornado parameters. We're going to have to watch this very carefully. You can definitely see the analysis here. Let me actually pull up a graph that's a little bit better here. So this is where I think the areas are definitely going to be more favorable. I do think they're going to have to shift this to the south a little bit. So it's going to be interesting once we come into Wednesday, just to show you here. So the 15th here, so just to put in our own analysis here, I definitely think there's going to be enhanced risk for Wednesday. We're looking at from Houston to Lake Charles up through Shreveport, El Dorado as well, possibly even in Jackson, Mississippi here. This is going to come just to the south of Little Rock. And we do have that slight risk area. So this is going to almost be in New Orleans, but not too much. Definitely Baton Rouge here, Jackson, Grenada, all the way across here. And then we're also going to have that marginal risk stretching all the way from Austin up through Dallas, Idabel, Little Rock, Memphis, Jackson, Kennett, Red Bay as well, Utah, Mobile, New Orleans, and down through Corpus Christi. And I also have other locations here listed. That way we can get our bearings. Just to help out with this analysis here. But I do think there's going to be enhanced risk on Wednesday. We're going to have to watch out for strong thunderstorms here. So we definitely have to watch this. Definitely, the models have shown consistency and confidence in showing that the cyclone track into the southern Great Lakes. So it's definitely pretty interesting. And as this cold front stretches down to the south, we're going to have to keep an eye on this. All modes of severe weather are going to be possible. So we're going to have squall lines, multi-cell clusters, and supercells. We're definitely going to look out for damaging winds, tornadoes, hail, flooding, all of that sort. So it's definitely pretty interesting. Let's move on into Thursday, the 16th. This is from the SPC. They have a lot broader risk here. So this stretches all the way from the Gulf Coast all the way up to almost in the Pennsylvania area here. So we're going to have to watch this. This actually goes all the way into Cleveland. Let's take a look at the analysis that I've done on this. So just to reiterate, the black arrows are surface winds, red arrows are 850 millibar winds, and the purple are the 500 millibar winds. The black outlined area here is the surface-based cape or convective available potential energy, and then the dark red outlined area is the significant tornado parameter. As you can see, this does encompass almost to the New Orleans area, so we're going to have to watch this. Especially to the south. This goes all the way up to the Tennessee Valley, Mississippi Valley, up into the Ohio Valley. So we're going to watch this. Here's the analysis that I've done on this for Thursday the 16th. Definitely see a broad area of marginal risk definitely appearing here. This is going to encompass from New Orleans all the way up through Pittsburgh, even into Cleveland as well. And then we have a slight risk extending from down here from southern Mississippi, southern Alabama, Florida Panhandle here, all the way up into Tennessee and to portions of south central Kentucky here. And then we also have a little bit more slight risk up to the north as well, which encompasses Cincinnati, just to the west of Columbus. It's definitely be an interesting day. We also have another enhanced risk here that I definitely believe is going to show up. It's going to show up across eastern and western Alabama here, stretching into southern Tennessee, possibly even down into the Florida Panhandle. So we're going to have to watch this very carefully. Alright guys, just want to bring you this information just to show you what's going on. Definitely appreciate you joining me. Always remember, never stop chasing.